And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder, number 51.
Heading out towards shallow right. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are, but all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak.
Yeah. Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Evan Gattis now standing in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Gattis.
And no swing apparently. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
That's in there. 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Trumbo is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Jones. And that retires the side. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come baback today and play better and win.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Low for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. In now, Mark Trumbo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Trumbull will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, Justin Bohr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position. And here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Carlos Beltran.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Ready now, Chris Davis. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A called strike over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. That gets down, and the inning continues. Now a long throw to third. Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit, ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Late that time for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Shaw
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mookie Betts.
Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Runners on the move for second. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Change up, little bit inside, 1-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini racing back. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Shaw in foul ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Oh, now Trumbo gets a hold of one here. That's sent out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Justin Bour comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beltran has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a break. The ball comes back at the fast.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Bouncer down the line. Davis takes it in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Chris Davis. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Manny Machado now. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. On the ground to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Travis Shaw.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Jonathan Ferrar is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ferrar.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Scope ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now batting, Josh Reddick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he takes ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini, and he's likely just trying to put one in. Will Harris. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a ball 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman number
First pitch
44.
coming. Here it is. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Chopped foul wide of first. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here's another 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick to the track, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Up next for the
Here's
Orioles,
Mark Trumbo now.
Right
Already on.
Mark Trumbo.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that one stayed up a little high. Francisco Liriano.
Now pitch.
4 runs, 8 hits.
Number 35, Francisco Liriano.
That's wide, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. From the belt, the pitch. Jonathan Scope is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Pedroia on to first, and they get them both. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit. Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Evan Gattis. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hitter, Evan
He's ready.
Gattis.
Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Darren O'Day takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Darren O'Day.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trumbo has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Carlos Correa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Adam
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brian McCann. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Machado is there. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 53.
So they'll go to the bullpen now. And it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Steve Pearce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. So they'll make a matchup with now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Here's Mark Trumbo now, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guys. They walk him intentionally with 2 out here. First pitch of the at-bat. Justin Bohr is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here, 3-1.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Striding in, Evan Gattis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Evan Gattis.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Mancini. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's popped up out towards short right field. Scope is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Brad Hand comes on now, and he's just hoping. Now action in the bullpen. And as their closer starts to get loose out there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Chris Davis.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Chris Davis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a curveball blocked by McCann. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 in, 1 out.
agile.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And the throw from Beltran is too late as he's in safely at third.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A little low, it's 2-2. Ready now, 2-strike pitch on its way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Trey Mancini is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. A throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance? Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out against Britain as he looks to close it out. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catch.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He was a ground out. Alex Bregman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Slow roller left side. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game